All right, welcome in everybody. Texum Ferox, happy to see you here as the early birds in our Twitch chat. And we are live with yet another Community Hub. I am Austin, joined here by CJ. How are you doing today?
I am doing great, Austin. How are you?
Excellent. I am looking forward to one of my favorite ways to create stages is remixing story mode stages in our community stages, right? And we have a stage jam currently live right now called the Story Mode Remix, and I'm looking forward to checking out some of those stages on today's stream. And of course, before we get too involved, we are coming out on Xbox May 30th. Here's my black controller. I actually like this red controller, but if you are a Game Pass owner or subscriber,
I have my blue controller.
Yes. Oh, blue. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're coming to Xbox Game Pass, and we are extremely excited to have more people get involved in our community side of things, right? So,
Definitely.
If you're a creator, it's a really exciting time, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Plus some new achievements on the Xbox side.
Oh, very true.
Just to tease that a little bit, we had a lot of trophies on the PlayStation side and Steam achievements. We have some new achievements going in that are, at the moment anyway, exclusive to Xbox.
Cool.
So, and focused on user stages.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if any of our current creators have possibly have PlayStation Plus and Xbox, if you are a serious gamer. But that would also allow you to upload more stages and etc. So definitely, if you are a current player or looking to get into the game, if you're stumbling upon our stream in the wild thing we call the internet, yes, we are coming to Xbox on May 30th.
And PC Game Pass and Windows. Yes. That whole thing. We're going to be everywhere Xbox. Cloud, console, PC.
Yeah, that was always my favorite thing about Xbox is that it's like if you are a PC player, like I play a lot of my games on PC. It's like cross-play there, right? So if you want to play on your console and on the PC, you can do so with Humanity, right? With an Xbox copy. So, alrighty. Why don't we get started? First, let's show off our stage jam graphic if you have not heard of it or are still looking to create some stages. Yeah, Story Mode Remix is live. Add some start switches, others, machines to current or existing story mode stages, which kind of serve as a template, right? So you don't have to be overwhelmed. You kind of know where to start. One of my favorite stage jam themes, CJ.
Yeah, I love this as well. And it's a great place to get started with the stage creator if you've not jumped in yet, because you already have an idea of what a stage in the story mode looks like. And you can mix up the puzzle. And like we have at the bottom here, just some ideas of adding start switch functionality, making it a completely different puzzle there, or adding others, or adding machines. Like you can really, I think, bring a lot to some of these story mode stages and re-envision them in your own way. And it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that we had a Discord hangout over the weekend, and you and I both made some story mode remix stages. So we'll have to check those out during the stream as well. But I've also seen a lot of our sort of more engaged creators also create some story mode remix stages. I'm very excited to check those out.
Yeah, I think we have a slew of stages that just came in this past week, right, that I'm excited to check out today. I usually wait to check out the stages until our stream, so I'm super excited. And also, your stage that you made over the weekend, CJ, I waited until today to play so that we can play it on stream together. But
all right,
yeah. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Oh yeah, here I was checking out this stage earlier because there's a story mode remix of the stage +1, which is the final stage in sequence 3. So maybe we can hop right into that.
That is a great stage. That's one of my favorite puzzles in the story mode anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And to see a remix of that is great. And that puzzle changed quite a bit over the course of development. I think when I saw it the first time, it was a completely different solution. And towards the end, it changed.
Yeah, that is a great stage. And kind of with the warp mechanic, it's a really cool way to try to solve a puzzle.
Yes.
With the start switch.
The warp mechanic, of course, not available in Stage Creator, so I wonder how the
Good
remix
point.
of this will play.
Good point. So to check out the remix, we're going to head to our search tab, and we have this lovely story mode remix tag available. Select that and hit search here. And here we go. Here's all our stages so far in the stage jam. And yes, at the top left of our list here from Struxion, Unit Delta Plus. I'm trying to think of how that,
Yes.
what's it called? +1 in story mode. Trying to wonder if there's any play on words there, or try to own the original name. Delta, I guess, being a Greek letter/number, and then it's also a math term. But
yeah, I'm not sure what this is playing on, but cool name anyway.
All right. So yeah, no warp here. Is this a motorized block supposed to make it look like a warp? I don't know, but let's see. Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe.
Perhaps we should have played.
Well,
through
there
that.
are two warp squares in. Or wait, is there only one? Maybe there is only one. In the story mode, I thought there were two, but I think there's only one.
There should be two, right? Because you know what? Yeah, it's the center here, right?
The center.
Yeah. Well, I do notice we have some laser blocks, so that will mix things up a little bit.
Oh, yes.
That might be the big thing, really. That, and then the lack of
already.
The warp.
This is feeling different. Yeah.
Oh, we have some lasers
like
here. Oh no.
Oh.
I just felt the difficulty spike in my heart.
Well, do those turn on once you've got all the block switches activated? Is that what I'm?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Wondering.
So we can hit start here.
Start. Okay.
Oh, so you are right. Yeah,
like
yeah. Okay.
Can I be like that? But then, man, how do you do the? Because we have pushable laser blocks there. How do you deal with this?
Well, it is not by running into the laser, unfortunately.
Not by running into the laser. No, you do have a high. You have a high jump.
Oh, that's new. Okay.
Which is new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's check this out. Try to map it out a little bit here.
Yeah. How are you going to push that block into place, though?
Yeah, if these lasers were activated, I would have been like, all right, we're not finishing this one today. But
well, the other thing I'm noticing here is you don't have a limited number of commands. So in the story mode version of this stage, you have a limited number of turns. I think it's like 6 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this you have an unlimited amount. Which to start, when this stage was in development, there were no limits on the number of turns.
Mm-hmm. Well, still we have limited real estate, especially without that warp block, right? Which kind of like alleviates some of those turns. So right now we're kind of heading in this direction. Oh, this is tricky.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
I think you're going to get lasered with that approach.
Here, I'll show where my head's at. Maybe you might be right here.
Okay.
It's always good to check your progress to make sure your approach is airtight.
Yeah. Especially in start switch stages, it's helpful to check it early on. Like, am I going in the right direction here? Am I going to get the solve?
So the idea... Oh, you're right. I will get lasered. Okay.
Get lasered.
Oh, yeah, and I do have that jump command.
I wonder
if... Okay.
I wonder if you can, jump maybe on top of the pushable block to try to get it in place.
Yeah, I agree. So...
And then place a command on top of the pushable block.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking is... Well, we can't place a jump command where the block is, so we are going to have to push it a little farther.
Yeah, you'd have to push it a little further than.
So we can do this, maybe? Jump.
Yep.
And, we're going to have to still slot it in there, so... we'll be right
This is
here.
This is a pretty excellent rethink of this stage.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, we might have to jump again. And then...
Oh, but you can't...
I think we can turn here.
Do that because, well, maybe you can.
This might be it. Let's see where we are here.
Okay.
Oh, well, first off, I probably should turn in the goals for the Goldie, but... That's the other thing. To get the Goldies here, we're going to have to not get hit by those lasers.
Yeah.
It's activated. Texum or Ferox, have you played any story mode remix stages that you enjoy so far?
Up you go.
Oh.
Yeah, the problem here is you're going to be sent back.
Ah. Wait. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, you can get around that.
Well, if we're sent back, we can just we can jump over this gap, right? This seems kind of goofy, but no, maybe not.
You can, yes.
Oh, okay.
You can jump over it because the high jump is 2 squares in between.
Okay.
So actually, wait, you were on the right track.
Yeah, I think we can kind of lean into that goofiness a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, is this where are we? No, I was on this side. Okay.
Other side.
Yeah. Oh, then I did want to get rid of that.
Yeah, you got rid of 2 commands.
I had my sides confused there.
There we go.
Because these commands aren't doing anything. Okay. So... Well, the issue... One thing to think about, too, is that the humans are going to be coming out of these gates.
That's a good point.
Oh, my gosh. I'm pretty happy I realized that's also part of the puzzle, because that adds a complexity to it, but at the same time, like, oh, no, I'm not going to be able to solve this. All right. Well, this should at least... Let's see where this leaves us.
I'm wondering if you need to push that angled block up first.
Right.
No. Very curious.
Texum, we have not played the new Goldie Mine from Coach OT yet. We are curious about it.
We've not.
As it is a brutal story mode stage already. But the creator is Coach OT, so I'm kind of curious how they approached it.
Yeah, Coach OT, their levels are always...
Usually like visual or, yeah. I don't usually think of Coach OT as someone that amplifies a puzzle, like an expert level puzzle or something. All right. Also, why is our gate gone?
And...
Oh, we destroyed it with the laser. Well, hey, we solved the center puzzle.
Wow.
At the least.
Yeah.
Okay, this is super cool. We have to kind of rethink the whole thing now.
We do.
I didn't even think about the gates in the end.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps that is a good spot to leave it at.
Yeah, should we move to the next stage?
Yeah, I guess I'll just recap real quick. So, yeah, clear to commands, because we're going to have to also at the same time figure out how to get these humans just straight going into the goal, right? So,
yeah, you either can't place commands on there or you have to jump over commands that you placed.
Yeah, I think the only legal...
In the other direction.
Well, either that or if we have a yeah, I think we can only place jump commands in these lanes, right? Um, because
No, you could place arrow commands there, but they have to be going from the direction those doors are in. The humans have to jump over any commands that you put. So you could
yeah,
put
I see. Okay.
you could put a jump command there and then an arrow right before it, and then the people who are walking that way will
We're gonna jump
the
over
other direction
this.
would
Yeah.
follow that. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. All right. So what was that? Unit Delta Plus from Struxion. Very cool puzzle.
Very, very cool.
I want to favorite this and come back to this because I'm grinning just thinking about the puzzle. I just know it's going to take me some time. I'm not going to make everyone go through the misery of watching me try to solve that for an hour or out of my embarrassment. All right. Very cool. Oh, we already got a solve there from Ternary Operator, an active Discord member. So if we need help, we can ask them. And by the way, I think they're very close to top dog, our third top dog. So yeah, they're getting there.
Getting there.
They talked about the grind and how difficult it is at that point, right, to find the XP necessary. But all right, what's next? Goldie Mine. I guess Texan brought this up. Yeah, from Coach OT. Let's check it out.
Let's do that.
We're already scarred and intimidated from Goldie Mine in the story mode, and even I think Nighting did a remix that was really difficult of this already in the past. Okay.
I'm really liking the look of this already.
Climbable wall action. And we have a block switch.
Yeah. I wonder if you have to push that block switch. What does that block switch do, actually?
So we need to activate that to actually get into the Gold Eagle.
Okay. That makes sense then.
So to do that, we're going to have to put this, I guess, J Tetramino on top of it, right, to activate it.
Yes. I'm wondering, too, what path the others take here.
I guess it's an L Tetramino, excuse me. Yeah, so there is an arrow here. Is that the only one? Why would that, am I missing something?
Yeah, why is that there?
Is there a way that we can influence their trajectory or path here?
Texum says it's only a straight line unless their path is blocked.
Okay.
We'll
see if that comes into play. Maybe we'll have an aha moment with that later.
Possible.
Oh, we got a Goldie. Somehow. All right.
Stray human.
Yeah. So is this just
I
go
think
right
Goldie Mine, you don't have a flow of humans, right? And there's no flow of humans here. It's a flow of others. And we're going to need to use these climbable walls to get that Goldie that's up at the top there.
So maybe that can kind of serve as a hint.
Yeah.
So
I think I kind of see it.
Yeah. So the block that our Shiba is on, we want that to line up with the wall where the block switch is, and that lines up with the Tetramino there, right? So
yeah.
Okay. And then if we do that,
but I wonder if first you want to try to grab that Goldie that is in the middle there that's going to be grabbed by the others.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Let's try this. Snatch that Goldie. Okay.
Nicely done. Now here's the hard part.
Well, one thing that's nice about this remix,
I think you can do this outside of the that others' path so that they're not pushing those pushable blocks.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. One thing that's cool about this remix, though, is that it's not like super time sensitive like the story mode one is. You know what I mean? We can kind of think it through a little bit.
I'm also kind of wondering, how are you going to block the path of the others? So you're going to have to get to that goal, but the others are kind of, they're walking over it as well.
Yeah, my thought is like we can kind of just hopefully walk into it without getting stolen. Well, that might not even happen though. Yeah, I don't know.
That's true. We could try that. I wonder if you do have to, like Texum was saying, their path is blocked. How would you block their path in this stage?
That's a good question. That would be ideal.
You'd have to move the Tetramino into the middle lane, and then they would push it into the
Oh, you know what we could do?
gap there.
So
then they wouldn't be able to move forward.
Yeah, if we have the others gather this Goldie, I was thinking like, oh, we can't do that because we're gonna have to steal it. But if they fall from 3 blocks, they're gonna perish over here, right? So we can just go over there and nab the Goldie. They could do the climbing for us, I think.
Interesting. Do the others perish from 3 blocks high?
About to find out.
They'd have to.
Yeah, I think
they'd
so.
have to. I think they do. Oh, this is already super awesome.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
I feel like this should work.
I think it should as well.
I wonder if there's more than one way to do this. So the others should
then
grab
you're going to
that.
let the others perish right here.
Yeah.
And they do.
And we're going to nab that.
Oh.
Thanks for doing our hard work. I think that's everybody.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
I really like this too. Yeah. What a great take on a stage that is more about timing.
Mm-hmm.
In the campaign, in story mode.
Yeah, and I was wondering about this
changed it
earlier
into more of a
because Coach OT, like I mentioned, isn't necessarily like somebody that tries to make expert level puzzles. And you think Goldie Mine, like, oh, that's going to be super hard when we enter there. But yeah, Coach OT with a kind of a take that almost in a way simplifies it, but still has some complexity with the others and climbable walls here. So super cool.
Yeah, more approachable.
Yeah,
I like it.
From Instagram, what is this game? Because I have this on meta and I still don't know what I'm doing. If you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah.
You got to lead humans to the light. Simply put, I'm sure CJ might have a better description.
Yeah. You place commands down on the ground to alter the paths of these ever forward marching humans, and you lead them over obstacles and climbable walls or bodies of water and anything you can to get them to the goal to rebuild humanity.
So in this case, we have a turn command. And here's our goal here. And we're going to have humans coming out of this gate. How can we turn our humans and navigate them to reach that goal? And this is your very own stage here, CJ, that you made this weekend.
This is my stage, yeah. Based upon Gridlock, which is a stage I really like in the story mode.
Mm-hmm.
But I also started thinking about, what about putting levels on a slant, or like using the ramp to make them appear slanted? And would that be possible? Like, can you change the puzzles around in interesting ways if you do that? So that was kind of where this grew out from.
This is already just a super cool stage to look at. And you know what? That's a good point. Like, I feel like I don't take advantage of the slanted paths too often for like puzzles and whatnot. So it's just some
Yeah, me
inspiration
too.
possibly for the future. Okay, so where do we go from here?
And of course, I had to prevent people from cheesing it by using the lasers, because otherwise you could just direct people to drop down
Ah,
onto the other levels, and it would be a very easy solve in some situations. So I used lasers to make that impossible.
very cool. All right, so no start switch, so I can kind of take my time here and think it through. I'm sorry, I guess rather I can experiment without having to wait to hit a start switch here.
Yes.
And I did mention to you, like in the story mode, there's a remix of this where you add a start switch, so maybe CJ can have a take on this stage with the start switch in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like as you're just mentioning, there are story mode remix stages in the story mode.
Yeah.
There's two stages that are redone versions of previous campaign stages, and those are super fun, based upon switch hitter and gridlock.
Ooh, got a slide action there.
Yeah. Also, gridlock is a stage where you have this big box and the puzzle is only on the top. It felt like kind of a waste. Like, let's put some puzzle elements on these other levels of the cube, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is awesome.
And it's one of those things where I would, encourage people to just hop in the stage creator and start thinking about stages out of the story mode that you really liked and sort of re-envisioning those. Maybe take a screenshot. If you're using a PlayStation, you can take a screenshot of the level out of the story mode that you can refer to while you're designing in stage creator. And you can do the same on Xbox actually too, so that you can kind of have one window open where you have an image of, okay, this is what the stage looks like, and then you're rebuilding it in the stage creator.
Yeah, I took a screenshot as well of the two stages I remixed, and it's actually, once you have a screenshot, it's actually pretty easy to mimic it with the Humanity stage creator tools.
It's very quick, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty quick to do it.
I think when we were in our call, I was surprised how quickly I was able to remake the Ballroom Blitz stage.
Yeah, we'll have to check out that stage too. That's a really fun. That's one of my favorite stages in the story mode, and very cool to see you remix that one in a different way.
Yeah, I'll do a quick overview of that. Yeah, pretty much my theme that I've been leaning into is just switching out others and humans in the story mode stages and trying to create puzzles around that. So we'll probably try to make a few more here before the end of the month. Okay, where are we here? So I think we can navigate down the middle, and you are not. We are exhausting all pathways here, so it makes for a cool shot. Yes. And yeah, you know how much I just like to look at a stage, so this is a really cool stage to look at when it's all just going there.
Yeah, and again, like I'm not a level designer. Like I generally don't play too many of the user generated like the level editors in games. I don't really mess around with them too much, but it's so much fun in Humanity to do stages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree
Because
with
constructing a puzzle, constructing a path, it's so easy, and I think it's so satisfying as well to just kind of put a stage together. I think part of that is that the story mode itself, the stages generally aren't that complex in terms of like a build. So while we have creators that create like really huge journey style missions, and they're awesome, but also you can have a very small, compact stage that has a fun little puzzle in it too.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome stage from
There we go.
CJ here. Nicely done.
Thank you. That was fun to make.
A pyramid
And
panic.
use that desert background.
Oh yeah, I that's the first thing I noticed was the theme change, because I think the sequence that it's in is usually kind of like a dark, right?
It's very blue,
very
yeah.
gray or lacking of color. So it's nice to see the mix up there.
Definitely.
So Let's Go Steph is a new creator we've had recently with the temple stages they've been working on. Huge fan of those. Let me just show what I'm talking about real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to play through these at some point, CJ. But Temple of Time.
We could
Air
do an
Temple.
entire stream
Yeah.
just on the temple stages. Yeah.
I did play through Fire Temple. It doesn't show here because I was playing on the Xbox, which is coming out May 30th. But Fire Temple is a super cool stage.
Awesome.
Yeah. Also checked out Grief, which is a kind of a cool artistic take on humanity. Anyways, where were we? So we wanted to check out their remix of Split Decision, or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
What did they call it? They called it something.
Split Revision.
Split Revision. That sounds
Yes,
right.
Very nice. Oh. Apparently, I don't have a network connection here. If that's the case, we will. Okay. There we go. Split Revision.
There we go.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, this is a remix of the opening stage of sequence 3, where start switches are introduced. I'm already seeing some changes here in the center area with some motorized blocks there. I don't know if they end up moving at all, but
Yeah, and a cutout on these corners is concerning. Or you can see the I like to call them coupon lines, which might mean that they may disappear at some point.
Or appear. Something will
Right.
appear there.
Okay.
Not quite sure what. Or disappear. Like right there.
Well, I guess we can go through a normal route and then
Yeah, do the normal sequence 3 solve and see what happens.
Exactly.
What surprises await when you do that.
Or at least this is how I usually go about it.
Yeah, there's not a Goldie in the center, like basement underneath where those Goldies are now, right? No.
No.
There's
I
like
think
a
it's just the
pathway under
two.
there, but there's nothing. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay.
Oh. Where are those going? Oh, I assume they're going in the corner. Yes, that's exactly where they're going.
What is happening?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I love that.
Very
That's
interesting.
great. Plus,
So it
those
deleted
two
our
blocks that
commands.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disappeared from there, but you can get around that.
Yeah, I think I already see a way to approach it.
Yeah. Texum says, fun fact, the coupon lines only appear when the switch that controls the block is turned off. When it is turned on, there aren't any coupon lines.
Interesting.
Oh.
So you can kind of you can hide what those switches may do if you are clever then. Okay, I think we want to do that. And then I didn't catch
An up arrow? Yeah, I assume.
I think
Yeah, I assume
that
that's
might be it.
Uh,
Oh, I should have went along for. Okay, I'm along for the ride.
maybe. Well, I think we
Oh,
still
did I goof
have
up?
an issue.
Oh, because they
We have
replaced the
to
center
place
commands.
directionals on the bottom. That
Yeah,
bottom
yeah,
area.
yeah. Okay. I think we're almost there then.
Yeah.
Really cool take.
Super cool take. I love it.
We can just mimic.
Because yeah, that floor will rise up, so you
Mhm.
have to put commands. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mirror what's above there, and then
That looks good.
this is really
What a
unique.
great
I would have
take.
never thought of this.
Yeah, me neither. That's what I love about this stage jam is because, we have a lot of really awesome creators that make a lot of totally original stages and they're great, but like to see them take the story mode stages as a basis and remix the puzzle involved, it's just so cool to see.
100%. There we go. Very cool stage from Let's Go Seth.
Heck yeah.
I like that skin combo. 70s. Almost looks like they're like aliens with massive brains. Very smart humans here.
With the gradient, yeah, I love it. Really, really great.
Very cool.
Stage.
Oh, mine's next on the docket here.
Yeah, take us through this stage.
And yeah, I'll elaborate on kind of a way I've been having fun taking on the story mode remix is just so replacing where the others usually are with humans and where the humans usually are with others, right? So in this case, the others actually follow the solution for the story mode stage as the player would typically, right? And this time we're playing almost as if we are the others in the story mode stage. Like, how can we get around this, right? You only have 2 commands. This is actually pretty simple. It's more of a demo than, not a demo, but not a super complex puzzle, more of a timing and just probably some trial and error to see where you need to place these commands. But you can just play it out here. So as we see, our others are going to follow the solution from the story mode. And once again, we have the 70s skin. I was feeling it.
With the metallic texture.
And there goes our humans. And our others. This is usually where the Goldie goal is, so I just made like the others can't really go into the goal, so I made an escape path for them there, and then it fills in.
Right.
Yeah. So pretty straightforward. Oh yeah, I guess another hint, we have a hit command here that you are going to want to time with. So maybe your humans, your real group of humans may need to take out the others, but
Gotcha.
yes, that is Ball Doom Blitz. I try to find a clever play on words. That's all I can come up with, but
that's pretty great.
Yeah.
I like that. And I like the reversal of humans and others. That's fun.
Yeah, I guess I did that with Perilous Roads as well. Can't remember if I have demoed that on the stream, but yeah, same idea. We have the others coming out where the humans usually are, and we have humans waiting for them, and in the middle for you to command here. So pretty much you're going to want to have to navigate this missile turret and also kind of determine where you want to place these push-pull blocks, which have commands for the others. Of course, they're also
right.
They're labeled as if they're human commands, but because you can't see the other commands in game. But
yeah. Right. That's nice. QOL.
Mm-hmm. And we do have a fan block as well. I think there is more than one way to solve this. But yeah, this Perilous Roads, a bit tricky. Possibly frustrating depending on how you like to run around these missile turrets, but it is perilous after all, so.
Yeah, it's right there in the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got what you asked for.
As advertised.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I see Let's Go Seth in the chat, by the way. Hello.
Oh, welcome in.
And we just played your stage.
Yeah, super cool.
You may have seen it. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, really clever take with the motorized blocks. And
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
mentioned, I think every creator approaches this differently, which is nice to see because I would have never done that. CJ, I probably wouldn't have
No.
done the same thing. So it's good to see everyone has their own way of approaching the story mode stages, which is cool to see. And even Coach OT, like
That's right.
approaching one of the hardest stages in the story mode and making it kind of more approachable with
Yeah.
the new Goldie Mine take, which is super cool and I highly recommend
Yeah.
checking out.
We have a question from Romansky in the chat. Welcome on in, by the way. I like the puzzle part of the game, but the timing, quick reaction type of stuff is very stressful. That requires skill other than pure logic. Yeah, it depends, I guess, what area of the game you're talking about. Usually, in the more actiony bits of the game, there are ways where you don't need to worry too much about timing. Or if there are a few timing puzzles, you can usually use retry keep commands,
Yeah.
and that hopefully relieves some of that stressful feeling that you might have. But are you talking about the beginning of the game, or are you talking about after the others are introduced and have weapons? I'm curious.
Yeah, because it does kind of get
that.
more action platformy in a way, right? With the I always call it like Pikmin style platforming, but like
Yeah.
yeah, where you have the follow command and things like that. And I can maybe, especially if you're looking for a pure puzzle game, I could see the criticism there. But
That's true.
yeah,
I would suggest if you're kind of not feeling the more actiony stages, going into user stages and doing a search for start switch or challenge or puzzle and looking at some of the top rated stages in those tags, you can find some really great user generated puzzles. Yeah, if you do like puzzle compact and normal difficulty, then you can definitely find some absolutely fantastic puzzles that are gonna scratch that same itch that you might be looking for.
like here's a nice group of some approachable start switch stages. Multiple themes.
Yeah.
Very nice how that played out. It almost looks like every theme's used here for whatever reason. But
Yeah,
also let's get rid of puzzle because sometimes not everyone uses both there.
that is true.
Yeah, so we have more there. But
yeah, Romansky also asking, would you consider streaming this game in VR? We have actually quite a few times. Yeah, we love playing Humanity in VR. It's a ton of fun on MetaQuest, or if you're playing on PC or PlayStation with a VR headset. Yeah, we love this game in VR.
yeah, I've played through the game fully in VR and in the 2D mode, right? Like on Steam or even on or PlayStation, whatever. And typically, my favorite part about playing in VR is I can kind of just find my zen and just sit back and like observe. Just seeing everything play out is super cool in VR, right? And you kind of get a different field of view. You can see more of the puzzle than you can typically with like the 2D, right? So I definitely enjoy playing in VR. I do think
Oh, for sure.
yeah, some of the later stages can be a bit tricky, but you get the hang of it too because you do have that increased field of view, which can be helpful for those platforming stages as well. But
Yeah.
all right, I think we had one more stage in the story mode remix here. I was curious what stage it is. The blue birth cake from Mozboz.
Is this a story mode remix? I'm not sure. What story? Oh, I guess maybe. Blue birthday cake.
This looks familiar. Isn't there?
Is this kind of a take on the blue orb? Yeah. The blue core.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is two parts of the blue core.
Oh, very cool. That's right. That's where I recognize this from. And yeah, I guess like if you're gonna want to remix the boss stage, you're not gonna have all the assets like the blue core available to you. So perhaps they came up with candles as a way to approach it as well. But blue birth cake.
Like that. That's
all
cool.
Right. Oh, a start
Some
switch.
numbered goals there. Oh, a start switch stage. That's gonna make it a little more difficult.
Yeah.
And there's others turret there.
Yeah, let's hit play and to see what happens here.
Interesting.
More others on the other side as well.
Oh. I wonder if you have to shoot the others off those switches. It does look like you need to do that.
It's like they eventually defeat that first group, at least.
But you need to place humans on those switches.
Yeah.
Platforms. That's hilarious.
This is interesting. I feel like we're going to have to use our branch command on this side and probably tackle both sides here. Okay. Oh, wait, we did make it across.
Oh, okay. So you only had to... Okay. So we're already 4 down out of 5 goals.
I'm not sure what to do on this side.
Yeah. Where would you put that pushable block? Do you have to remove that pushable block from the button that it's on?
Let's see.
It's kind of on a button. Yeah. Do you have to do a left arrow there?
Right here.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Just to get the block off that button.
I feel like we need somewhere to jump. Let's see, do we push?
Well, yeah, and then there's also that's... Oh, maybe that was wrong. Let's see.
Do we have to jump onto the onto the machine?
Onto the turret?
I don't know how to get up there.
We'd have to place a jump command on the turret anyway, right?
So this would...
I don't think we can do that.
Can our humans jump 2 blocks and get onto this climbable wall?
Not with a standard jump command, no. They'd have to jump off another block.
Yeah, a little unsure what to do on this side.
You can't place a command on top of a turret, right?
That would be amazing.
No. I don't. Okay, good.
That'd be the discovery of the century.
Cool. That would be super cool. But yeah. Ferox, you can if you believe hard enough. Gosh, this one's tough.
So I'm kind of backtracking on these conveyor belts right now.
Yeah, in terms of where you want these 2 pushable blocks to be. And do we know what that switch does? Where the...
So I think it disables or enables a certain command.
That.
It might leave it on actually.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, it disables it. Okay.
Okay, so that re-enables the directional.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are you going to do here?
I like how they started pushing it. It's weird.
Started pushing it, but they can't. Why can't they push it further?
I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Good question.
Or is it supposed to... I don't know.
Let's give that another try here.
Because ideally, you're going to get the people to climb that climbable wall.
Yeah, and we only need
to
50.
the goal. You need 50. Yeah. And I don't think you can jump from there and get up the climbable wall. Pretty sure.
Oh, it's because it hit the turret.
Yeah, the turret's blocking it. Yeah.
I didn't know that happened, actually. It's kind of interesting. Because the tree hit the turret, the block stopped. Wonder if you can make any crazy puzzles with that. Anyways.
Text, I'm saying, do you have to push it onto the block switch? No, I think you have to push... I think you don't want a block on the block switch, right?
Yeah, unless we're mistaken here.
When you restart, can you put a command on top of that, on top of the...
Right here?
No. So the block switch enables a command. You can't put a command on top of that square.
Oh, no. I think that's part of the reason it's there. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any use of branch that would be helpful here?
Well, I did use it here in the beginning.
Not. Yeah.
So usually this leads us here. What if we jumped here? Oh, that would just loop us.
Well, what if you branched there?
Branch.
Right there, that square. And remove the branch from where you had it.
Oh. Yeah, I like that. That gives us more time.
That block gives us more time, exactly. So the turret will be gone. Hopefully?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you're kind of winding around.
Oh, whoops, we need a turn command there. If they considered this as part of the puzzle where the tree block can't move because of the moving other turrets, that's actually, I've never seen that before. So we saw something new today, CJ. Quote him at.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. Romansky asking about the music for this game. Yeah, I don't think the music for this game was inspired by a Rick and Morty episode. I'd be very surprised. The artist Gemapur for this game, this is his style of music that he's been doing for a long time.
How do we make that?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
So typically they wouldn't make this jump, but I guess because of the climbable walls, they can, as any normal human could, they can grab onto the latch just in the reach and use superhuman strength to climb that as quickly as possible. Okay, very interesting.
Okay, so this is a story mode remix stage. I was unsure.
I'm a little confused on the fan side, if that was the way we were supposed to approach it, or I don't know. But either way, that was a pretty cool puzzle with the conveyor belts.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, I think that's all of our new story mode remix stages. Is there anything else we want to check out here today? Maybe we can hop into New Arrivals for a moment.
Yeah, let's hop into New Arrivals.
Or if any creators in the chat want to show off any of their stages, definitely let us know. Or any stages that you were playing that you enjoyed.
And this is a new creator showcase too, Astro Player.
Oh yeah, I remember one of our enhanced moderators bringing this up. I think it's another... yeah, if you're looking for more like fairly approachable puzzle stages, we've been kind of featuring some creators that do a good job of that, right? Like here, we can just play through a few of them. Kind of bite-sized levels. I don't know if that's what they mean by bit level here, but...
well, this is its own sort of campaign, right, with the bit levels. I love that creators have started doing like their own campaigns within humanity. It's just so much fun to see.
Oh, I might have done that wrong, actually.
Hey.
I've chosen the path of chaos here.
Turn command. Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Get up there.
Yeah, don't get pushed off the
like already I'm having
roof
fun with this puzzle. It's pretty simple, compact.
Yep.
Not too much going on like aesthetically. So it's like they're just pumping out some cool puzzle stages.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me.
Absolutely. Those are some of my absolute favorite stages.
All right. So what do we have to do? I think we have to...
You have to get one person over to that other area, so you have to have them walk on that motorized block as it's moving.
Get over.
And not the Goldie.
Don't go in that goal. Oh, there
now...
we go.
Oh, no.
All right, Goldie, you can loop back around here. Oh, there we go. Got one.
Okay.
Perfect.
Look at that. It's just going to block that laser, right?
Oh, you're right. Yep.
Perfect.
So we are golden.
Good to go. What a fun bite-sized stage.
Oh, yeah.
This is perfect.
I apologize for my command soup, but that's part of the fun here.
Sometimes it's necessary.
Here, I'll clean it up a little bit for you. There we go.
Sometimes it's necessary. Perfect.
Got this. Oh, get in there.
Oh. Okay.
Watch our Goldie.
This is another thing. Yeah, if your Goldie has not walked in the goal yet and stage completed, you can wait it out and fast forward time until they walk into the goal.
Yeah, sit back and watch your humans traverse the stage here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're gonna play a few more of these creator stages. That was a lot of fun, actually.
Mm.
And this just goes to show as well, like, this is pretty close to the standard, how do I put it? What you start with in a story build. Like, you don't need to go, if you're not trying to get overly into, like, designing how aesthetically a stage should look, you can just make simple puzzle stages like this, and they're still going to be fun.
Yeah. Seems like this stage, you're going to need to rely on the sort of rock, paper, scissors of combat and what weapon does well against what.
Yeah, so we'll start with the gun here since it or can we just use the gun here at this point?
You can probably, because gun works until you're head on against that faction. So as long as you're sort of shooting to the side, you'll be fine.
Oh, we do have a branch command, so perhaps I can utilize both here. What I would like to do is... how would I do this? So if we branched here, for example, give the back line shoot, and have it on this left lane. Then we can give them a hit.
This is a very good strategy.
They don't stand a chance.
No.
Except your forces. How many of these bit levels are there, I wonder? I can play through this for a while.
I know, and I like that they're all arranged, by difficulty. And although I don't think this creator does anything that's over normal.
Yeah, but at the same time, I wouldn't really consider them like It's really tricky to make an easy stage that's not an autoplay stage, if you know what I mean. It's
Yep.
In a way, it's almost hard to make like a simple puzzle. So shout out to
I agree.
Astroplayer to do that. In doing so, yeah, like
totally.
We barely have any. It's rare to see like easy tags that are like puzzle stages, if that makes sense, or like kind of tricky. Usually they land in normal. Although this one,
I like too that these are using specific concepts from the story mode, like this one, being able to hide via the thicket, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, even then, this is interesting.
Well, I wonder if you're gonna have to use that jump command somewhere.
Yeah, perhaps we can use overflow there too, or like a.
Well, I mean, I think that's a cheese. I'm not going to speak for Astroplayer, but I'm going to speak for Astroplayer. You've just cheesed that level. I wonder if you what happens if you hit a jump in that space that's not covered by thicket?
No.
Okay. Not really.
Get in there. Oh.
Wait, that's working.
We got it. I'm surprised I had an easy tag on it. I was like almost stumped there for a moment. Well, yeah, more power to him. Yeah.
I'm going to say this is a cheese too. This is an unintended solution, I think.
Did you have a... I almost want to reopen that then.
I don't know what the solution would be.
Yeah,
but I think that's a cheese strat right there.
Does anyone have the right
this whole
solution in
thing,
mind?
this whole thing is hiding, right? The name of the level is hiding, so you're hiding in the thicket. That's what Astroplayer.
That's what they want us to
do.
think. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you do this?
So if we jump, we kind of like we distract them a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think this is probably the intended idea. That is interesting.
How is that working? How is that working?
I don't know if it's just like the others are like looking over here, even though they're not really shooting. It's like taking aggro a little bit. That's kind of a concept that can maybe be built on a little bit.
All right, Astroplayer, if you're watching this VOD, tell us if that was the intended solve. I don't know if they're on Discord or if they watch, but
it's just funny that I really like that stage, and it's like very simple, right? So
yeah,
it just goes to show, if don't be intimidated by stage creator. It doesn't need to be the most beautiful stage or anything. As long as there's a cool, simple puzzle in there, I'm on board.
Definitely. Farax saying, yeah, some get distracted enough and enough get to avoid all of them hitting the humans on site. Okay. That's good.
Yeah, it's like MMO aggro levels of thought there. Okay.
Oh, I have played this level. I've played this stage. This is a really good one too. Yeah. And I will give you a hint. You really need to watch your command soup. Got a stage like this.
I usually do not do that. I embrace the chaos, so I'll take that word of advice. All right. I'm going to honor CJ's words and clean up our board a little bit.
Command soup got me in trouble in this stage a couple of times.
We do have the grass, which helps us a little bit. You can't push a block onto the grass. So if you are creating and want to make a block puzzle, that could be a nice quality of life thing for the players.
Very true.
And it just makes the stage look cooler. Subjectively. Now let's see. I'm worried about command soup now. Oh, this is interesting. I almost want to take a rogue group here. So we'll have some extras here.
Yeah, this is a fun stage. And again, kind of really embracing the sort of single mechanic, the pushing mechanic, and pathing puzzles that are so prevalent in the early part of the story mode are just, nicely on show in a stage like this.
100%. I gotta thin the herd a little there. Oh, there's a Goldie in there.
Your
Maybe I don't
Goldie.
want to do that.
Your Goldie is, yeah.
Oh, here comes the command soup issue.
Yeah.
At the same time, I love this chaos.
Command soup.
Like, look at this. It's just cool to look at.
There we go.
Yeah. It's just like humanity at its core in a way.
It's true. It's true.
How many humans can you have in a certain area?
Yeah,
man, I am
puzzle,
loving this playlist.
Very satisfying.
Yeah,
this is a great playlist. Yeah, and for Romansky that chimed in earlier talking about the stressful timing sort of puzzles, like a playlist like this for Mastro Player is a perfect way to like get a lot of humanity stages in without that sort of stress.
And yeah, I feel like we are likely going to have a bunch of new players on Xbox, so we're going to try our best to stress to them that there are some awesome approachable stages here on our community stages as well, right, CJ? So
yeah, we try really hard to like put together nicely curated lists of stages that we think people will really like, and I hope when more Xbox players come in that they try out those stages and try out the community things. Like sometimes, I don't know if you play a lot of Mario Maker, but it can be kind of a crapshoot, like what you get quality wise. Mm-hmm. They don't have playlists like we do where we're sort of vetting some of these stages, right? So like we've made it really, we've tried to make it easy to find quality stages within this mode.
Yeah, we do curate these playlists every week, and also shout out to our wonderful enhanced moderators for the help with that. But
absolutely,
yeah. So definitely give it a go. If you're looking for more humanity action, if you finish story mode, or if you want to take a break from story mode, there's actually some pretty hard story mode stages. If you're looking for some easier stages, like definitely hop on over here.
True.
Of course, you can find also the hardest stages in our user stages section, but
well, you can search by difficulty also. If you just go into search and then search for easy stages and look at the most popular or top rated easy stages, you can just have fun kind of zenning out with those.
And also just a general rule of thumb, I think you probably touched on this, but we have our easiest stage at the far left typically. If you're looking for challenging stages, maybe head to the right of a playlist. But typically you'll find easier stages at the far left. Maybe not in the case for Gears, which is a hard stage, but we wanted to show that off for our Xbox playlist here.
True.
Which, by the way, I think we have some. Maybe we don't. I think we have some new Xbox stages coming from internally. But
I'm not sure that we do.
Okay.
We do, but that's for something different.
Okay, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, new rivals. Let's check out new rivals before we sign off here. If there's any. This one kind of caught my eye. Wet and dry.
And I wanted Techsum, did you have a new stage you wanted us to check out?
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that.
Yeah. Wet and dry.
A lot going on here.
The tall stage.
Yeah, I like the. I feel like usually people use the block pillars the other way, from bottom up. Not many people use it where it goes infinitely to the top.
That's true. Yeah. Is that even used in the campaign? Story mode? I don't think so.
Is it really not?
I'm trying to think of a stage that uses it that way. I don't think I can.
Can't think of one off the top of my head. That's a good point. All right, so what is going on here? Wet and dry. I guess we are in the desert. Oh, we have a follow command. Like a crazy battle stage, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
My group's stuck in this fan loop here.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
there we
little
go.
bit. Some of them, yeah, are not getting out of that loop.
Oh.
Those are unarmed others?
Oh, this looks weird. They're like slightly getting blown by the fan there.
Yeah, they're unarmed others.
Trying to grab this Goldie. There we go. Yeah, I think it was just more of a puzzle. Like, you gotta have a high enough concentration of humans to take the Goldie from them.
Yeah, overrun. Yeah.
Interesting, like a fan water platforming puzzle, I suppose. Ooh, I like this.
Yeah. Oh. This reminded me of the Kocho T stage. That was uploaded for the spring stage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one that kind of looks like the Badlands or the.
Yeah.
I
Are you
know
gonna
what you're
cheese
talking
this?
about.
You cheesed it.
Was that a cheese?
That had to have been a cheese.
I think there's more than one path here.
I think they wanted you to go all the way up that water tower and then drop down.
Oh, that would have been cooler.
Instead of doing the side hack.
Oh, now I feel bad. That would have been a nice little dive into the goal.
That would have been, yeah. Hey, Turfmaster on YouTube. Hey, Brian. Says, I think Cross the Stream's the only stage that uses the upward pillars. Okay, so there is one. Okay, Texum has a couple new ones for us.
Well, hey, we have about 20 minutes, so it'd be perfect. Given they're tricky.
Slow and steady. So, yeah, I guess if you search for steady, you'll find it. I don't think that's a...
Not too common.
Used in a lot of... Yeah. Okay.
Slow and steady, dot.
Dot.
Ominous.
Okay, this is a fairly simple turn-only stage where you have to make the humans take a slow path to the goal.
Take a slow path, okay. Oh, wasn't it bonus points that did another puzzle where it's like you have to take the slowest path possible, which was kind of cool. I can't remember the name of their stage there, but all right. So those are. Do we need to put turn commands for the Goldie there? Or will they just?
Not sure.
Let's see. Oh, they'll just walk. Okay.
They walk. Okay. But you have to slow the humans down so that when the humans get to that end point,
they can catch it.
They'll catch them
before. Is the other going to catch them?
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so even one other will catch these Goldie? Yep.
Oh, I think the idea is, so there's like 3 tiers, right? So
you want to wait until all 3 Goldies are in position.
Yeah. But you can still complete it with the lowest tier, but of course we want to get all 3 Goldies, so we're going to try to take the slowest path possible. Okay, this is cool. I got you. How can we kill the most time?
I kind of assume not by using the conveyor belts, but I'm not sure. You want to take the most time and then also spit them out at that end.
Right.
This might be a stage you could work backward from.
Eventually, we're going to want to go in that way.
Yeah.
If you went up this way, that would put you in there? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take a really simple approach to start.
I think this is good. Although you can't put a command on the start switch or the
right. Oh,
tree.
That's tricky. So if we want to maximize the whole floor,
if you want to maximize,
we might want to start
you'd
going
have
up.
to. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is cool, actually.
And then have them come back down.
Like this?
Yeah. No.
I don't know if we'd be able to
have them go to the left.
Yeah.
Left. And then down.
Ah. Okay.
And then have them.
I'm gonna loop around here.
Yeah. That's looking pretty good.
I wonder if we walk into the conveyor belt, if they would still be able to cross, because then that would be kind of cool for part of the puzzle.
Somehow I doubt it. I don't think they'd be able to.
I think we're okay.
I think this is looking good.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think this is good.
I think we cover every block.
Almost every square.
Yeah.
And of course, the trees kind of split the humans up, so you kind of have a longer line there to take the Goldie from the others. This is looking pretty good.
That was close.
I gotta say.
Grab him.
Here comes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
There you go.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bonus points had a similar concept. And I like this concept. I feel like we can do more of these stages.
Yeah.
I almost want to look that up. Maybe after we check out Texum's other stage here.
All right. Dive Dog Dive, and then Temple of Light. They did a temple stage.
Oh, cool. Oh, very cool. Temple playlist coming soon, apparently.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
We could spend the whole stream playing that, and I would be totally happy.
Yes.
Dive Dog Dive.
This is an attempt at an only up type stage.
We have that scares me if we have to jump along this machine.
And let's go, Seth, giving love to the temple stages. Yes. Okay.
Here we are. I hear a bunch of boulders. What's going on up here? That VR perspective would be helpful.
There you go.
Do they?
Wait, did you fall down from here? Are you supposed to be on the? You're supposed to be on. Oh, using diving.
This is cool.
Only up using diving. Oh, interesting. Okay. This is like.
This is next level.
This is like salmon trying to swim upstream.
Right. That's a perfect analogy. Well, This is hard.
Now, where did you? Where was the dog at the start? Were you at the bottom here, or were you further up?
We were at the bottom here. So I think the
bottom.
idea is there's a checkpoint. We want to be able to land on this center.
Right. I was gonna say you could maybe land on that turret.
This feels like a Ferox inspired stage.
I love this already. It's great. You're really using that diving mechanic to try to get up.
There we go. Got it.
All right.
It should be easier to dive from here because they're not falling as fast, if that makes sense.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I just want to be...
They're not as spread out, too.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I grab, like...
the very beginning of
yes,
the
exactly.
waterfall.
That would have been a good one. Nope.
Oh.
Get on there. Oh!
No! That's too funny.
Oh, perfect. Good RNG. Oh, I didn't make the jump.
Oh.
I almost want to get a top down here.
This might be easier in VR.
Maybe, actually, because you get a
You'd be
larger
able to see.
field of view, yeah. There we
Yeah.
go. Oh, this is tricky. Also, there's
Is
a
it
lot of
me,
noise.
or does it seem like the flow that's coming out of the left side lasts a little longer than the right?
Yeah, let's
That
see
might not
here.
be correct, but
No! Oh, that's hard. Oh my goodness. All right, a few more tries here.
some expert
I'm already
platforming
addicted.
here necessary.
Um,
Oh, two dog switches there. This is interesting.
yeah, CJ, I don't think you have sound right now, but there's a lot of noise happening with this contraption.
I do not have sound, so I'm not hearing it, but I'm not shocked by this. Yeah.
Should be
This could be
good.
it.
No, the boulder pushed me off. No.
Ah.
Humanity is an action puzzle game. We're just an action platformer.
Yeah, we're in the action part of that.
I don't know if I can't stop CJ. I gotta solve this.
Okay.
A few more tries.
Oh, that was a little bit misleading. Seemed like they were coming from one area when they weren't. Okay.
Like ideally, I want to get on a stream close to the middle here.
Yeah, and then you can more easily jump over if you need to. Oh.
At the same time, we're getting
Well,
larger streams, not in the center. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, help me out. There we go. No. Humanity platforming is no joke.
it's true.
I'm fresh off Animal Well. You'd think my platforming would be pretty good right now, but okay. We got the idea. I want to finish that stage, so I'm going to favorite that, which is my tool for coming back to stages.
Yes.
Takanebe. Shout out to Takanebe for completing that. Yeah, I guess we can preview
And
Temple of Light.
Yeah. I like the look of this one.
Very cool.
Really nicely constructed.
Texum's made a lot of stages recently.
Yeah.
All right.
Got some blue targets.
I guess lasers are a nice touch for the Temple of Light. Laser puzzles.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, is this just I wonder if you actually get this, or if it's just supposed to be cosmetic with the light here.
Oh, that's interesting. I never thought about using that as just cosmetic. That's cool.
It almost looks like a chandelier or something.
Yeah, it kind of is producing that effect. That's cool.
I wonder if it actually targets the others if they were to walk through the light here.
Texum saying you do actually get it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep exploring. We do have a dog switch with the pause command. Our others are coming down. Oh, reinforcements.
This is...
One at a time? Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I see. So that's why it stops there. Wait, I would rather...
It's tempting to push that.
Yeah, I think we want to destroy the others with this.
Oh. You are going to need to, yeah, but you'll need to push them push that block the other direction, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could just jump up here and push it. And then push it back. Yeah, very well constructed stage. Cool to look at.
Very cool to look at.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, you can't do it. Okay. Can you push a pushable block onto a puddle?
Oh, good question.
Yes.
We can, okay.
Okay.
So what did that do? Oh, now we could maybe get the turret.
You have to jump to get the turret?
I don't know if we actually have to. Okay, we don't.
I was going to be very surprised if you had to jump to get the turret. That'd be cool.
It's also interesting using a turret without follow command, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm just so used to using it with follow.
What happens when you put a platform between where the people are and the turret? I wonder if that turret would stop.
I think it still functions because...
Does it still function? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It does.
I don't know if...
We've seen levels based on that whole thing.
Yeah, if Let's Go Seth is still in chat, I think they actually had a really cool take on that in the Fire Temple stage, which I recommend checking out. Maybe we can check that out on stream at some point. In our eventual temple playlist. Yeah, there's a really cool concept in... So in the Fire Temple stage, if you have somebody following you, and I kind of want to take a stab at using this mechanic. It's kind of hard to explain without showing it, but you can have somebody following you multiple stories above you, if that makes sense, because the Shiva drops and they're on top of like a block or something, right? So I'd like to make a stage where somebody's following you on like 20 layers, right? Like you have a group following you throughout. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. anyways, let's move on, I guess.
Okay.
And I think we are pretty much at time, but you can maybe get a quick look at what else is happening here. Looks like there's not too much left, but you never know how long this may take us. Where are the goals even?
Up higher?
Ah, okay. I didn't even see this section up here. Very cool. So there's our final destination.
Yeah.
And it looks like we may have to get up there with this float fan.
Very possible.
And we may land directly up that way.
Huh.
Oh, and also I already fell down with my turret, so. All right, so that is Temple of Light from Texum. I want to do a quick search just on the word temple and see what happens. Yeah.
How many results do we get?
Sort by newest. Obviously, yeah, like Let's Go Seth has been on the Temple Tear, but we also have Temple of Doom. Oh.
Interesting. Ruined Temple from Amelia Gore.
Yeah, we played that. That was great.
Yeah. Temple of Elements from Amelia Gore.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I don't know if Let's Go Seth was at all Amelia Gore inspired, but yeah, looks like they had a similar idea or take on temples.
Yeah. I see a Temple of the Sea from Zinsei Ors Turai. That looks cool.
Oh, here's an old school one. Best of the Beta. Goldie Temple Trials.
I remember that.
I think that stage still holds up if I were to guess.
I think it does too. Yeah. It's a great stage.
Temple playlist coming near you. Or coming to a playlist near you sometime in the future.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we can close it out here, CJ. Thank you everyone for tuning in to yet another Humanity Hub community stream. That was a lot of fun. We covered some great stages today.
Sure did. Yeah, and hopefully whether you're on PlayStation, MetaQuest, Steam, and upcoming Xbox, hopefully, join the community, join our Discord. We have a Humanity channel in there. Just a general chat plus stage creation. You can share your stage or even talk about stages from user stages that you're playing. If you're stuck on one, for instance, you can get help on those stages from the community, and that's been really fun to see in a couple instances.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we have the stage jam going on, story mode remix. If you want to try your hand at the stage creator, this is a perfect place to start. And we are going to be putting up a story mode remix playlist tomorrow, actually, because tomorrow is the first anniversary of the release of the game on PlayStation and Steam.
Woo! Hell yeah!
So we'll have story mode remix playlist up for that, just in case people want to come back to the game and check out all the creativity that's come out of the community, but do it in a familiar way by looking at stages that have been modified from the story mode. So hopefully people will do that. But yeah, I can't believe it's been a year already.
1 year.
1 year.
Time flies when we're having fun solving puzzles every week.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we've been doing this community stream for nearly a year then, that means, which is kind of crazy to think about too.
Yeah.
But
well, for a while we were doing it daily. Do you remember?
Yeah.
This was a daily stream for a little while.
Well, we'll see if the Xbox version not requires, but if it means that we can have more stages to cover within a short period of time, maybe we'll bump it up to maybe not daily, but like a few other days per week after launch if it's super busy or something. But
but I do want to thank everybody in the community for sticking with the game and making stages and playing stages. And I know there are probably a lot of people lurking out there who are maybe just watching the VOD and not participating in the community, but we do want to hear from you, and we want to hear from creators that haven't said hello to us yet. Like Astro Player, I think I was asking if that was a cheese that Austin did in that stage. Like, we'd love to find out, more about your creations. So yeah, reach out and don't be a stranger.
Yeah, and generally, the creators are a smaller slice of the pie when it comes to our Humanity player base. But of course, the creators are super important to us, and we want to make sure you guys are having fun. We're supporting you guys, and you're getting the most out of this experience, right? So that everyone else can enjoy playing your stages. And I think it's an awesome thing. Like, we love playing your stages every week. It's one of my favorite parts of the week is playing through the new stages from our creators. So definitely hope that continues into the Xbox launch. And yeah, thank you. Join the Discord, talk with us. We're always there and try to respond to whoever we see in our Humanity channels. So
Indeed.
All right, we're going to call it there. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. We'll see you. Next week, we're streaming on a Thursday, right? So
that's right.
1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern next Thursday. And yeah, we'll see you then.
See you then.